What's up, guys? How you guys doing? And welcome to 32 Teams, where I'll review all 32 teams in the NHL after the 2022-23 season. This series consists of an overview of the regular season, postseason, player stats, team stats, and my overall opinion about the team. We start in the Western Conference and then move on to the Eastern Conference. Today, we will review the Edmonton Oilers. Let's get started. This video, this is technically the last Western Conference video. After this, it's supposed to be Vegas, but since Vegas did win the Stanley Cup, their last episode. So after this episode, we'll move on to the Eastern Conference. So yeah, this is kind of it of the Western Conference. The 2022-23 Edmonton Oilers season was the team's 44th since its inception in the NHL on June 22nd, 1979, and its 51st overall, including its participation in the WHA. After defeating the Anaheim Ducks on April 1st, 2023, the Oilers secured their place in the postseason. During the regular season, the Edmonton Oilers weren't that great in overtime, where they went 5-9. The longest win streak during the regular season for the 2022-23 Edmonton Oilers was a 9-game winning streak, with Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins all surpassing the 100-point mark. The Oilers became the first NHL team since the 1995-96 Pittsburgh Penguins to do so. They went 23-12-6 at home and 27-11-3 on the road. The Edmonton Oilers made the playoffs in 2023. The Oilers beat the Los Angeles Kings in 6 games during the postseason before falling to the Vegas Golden Knights in the second round. The Oilers started the season with a win against Vancouver 5-3. Although Edmonton is one of the best teams in the league, they had a shaky start like the Avalanche from the previous episode. They were 10-10-0 in the first 20 games, which is ideal, but needs to be better if you want to make the playoffs. In December, they were a bit better. In 2022, they end the year with a record of 20-16-2, which is okay. Like I said before, you need to win more games now in order to clinch the playoffs. They need to start January well, and in fact, they did. They went 8-2 in January and 4-3-4 in February, now giving them the record of 32-21-8, which is a lot better. However, March was their best month yet. They went 12-1, which is incredible and shows their determination. And finally, in April, they went 6-0 and ended the season with a 9-game win streak, which could have been a 16-game win streak if they didn't lose in overtime against Vegas. It just shows how they can be clutch and win big-time games. The Oilers are a very offensive team, and we'll prove this more later in the video after the segment, and the team stats will prove that they're a very offensive team. The Oilers clinched the playoffs and placed second in the Pacific Division, and Oilers must play against the third-place team in the Pacific Division. The Oilers are to play against the Los Angeles Kings, who are third in the Pacific Division. The Kings are also a very offensive team, so the defense must play good in this series. In Game 1, it's 3-3 and goes to overtime. 9 minutes and 19 seconds through overtime, the Kings score, giving them the win. Not a good start for the Oilers. They need to be more defensive next game, and that's what they did. In Game 2, the Oilers hold the Kings to only 2 goals and win the game 4-2. In Game 3, it goes overtime again, and the Kings win it 3-2. Game 4 happens, and it also goes overtime. This time, though, the Oilers are able to win it 5-4. In the past 4 games, there's been already 3 games that went to overtime, which could mean how even the teams are, and that they both desperately want to win this, as every hockey team should. In Game 5, it doesn't go to overtime, and the Oilers win it comfortably 6-3. This gives the Oilers a 3-2 lead, 1 more win, and they move on to the conference semifinals. Game 6 happens, and it is close. The Oilers score 2, and the Kings score 1 in the first period. Second period, Oilers score 2, and the Kings score 2, and the score is 4-3. And it's still anybody's game. And the third period starts, and Philip Donald scores a great shorthanded goal for the Kings to tie up the game. Nothing much happens until 16 minutes and 57 seconds into the third period, where Yamamoto scores a great goal to give the Oilers the lead and potentially give the game-winning goal. And he did. The Oilers stay on and win the series 4-2. The next stop is Vegas. Vegas is a great team and will be hard to defeat. In Game 1, it's a large scoring game, but Vegas wins it 6-4. Oilers are able to redeem themselves with a large win 5-1 in Game 2. Now the opposite happens, where Vegas wins 5-1 in Game 3. In Game 4, Edmonton are able to win it 4-1, now making the series 2-2 even. Both of them are winning back and forth, and the Oilers must get 2 more wins to advance to the conference finals. In Game 5, it's close, but the Oilers lose 4-3, giving Vegas 1 more win to eliminate the Oilers. Game 6 happens and looks good. The Oilers are winning 2-1 in the first, but everything crumbles in the second period. Vegas scores 3, giving them the lead 4-2. Finally, Vegas scores one more goal to seal the nail in the coffin, giving them the 5-2 win. The Edmonton Oilers are officially out and the season is over. Now let's move on to the player stats. Their point leader is Connor McDavid. I mean, he's just the best player in the NHL right now, and he's just too good. He had his career high in points, and he's just too good at everything that he does. He helps his team so much, and without him, it just wouldn't be the same. But we can't forget about this other player, and that is Leon Draisaitl. He's another great player for the Oilers that they need, and is nearly almost the same like McDavid. These two are without a doubt the best duo there is in hockey, and no one else can stop this duo. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, another player who had over 100 points, is also amazing. He had his career high in points and had such a good season. Zach Hyman is also good, who played a large role in this team. These four players are so great at what they do, and they help this oldest team a lot. Now we can move on to the goalies. As we can see here, Stuart Skinner, who played most of the games for the Oilers, had a .914 save percentage and a 2.75 goals allowed average, which are good stats. Finally, Jack Campbell, who played the rest of the games, had a .888 save percentage and a 3.41 goals allowed average, which are not so great. Skinner clearly was a better goalie and was a piece of the Oilers' success. I mean, he also has a good mustache. You can't take that away. Now let's move on to the team stats. As we see here, Edmonton has a 50.8, around the 51% chance to face out win percentage. Not too bad. Shots against per game, you want to be you want to be low on this. And they're on the mid table again, 31.4, not too bad. Shots per game should be high for Edmonton, and it is. They're 33 shots per game, really good. Penalty kill. Edmonton. Where is Edmonton? It's not too bad. 77, really not too bad of a score. Save percentage. Power play though is completely different. They are off the charts. Second is Toronto with 26, and then you have Edmonton who has 32.4, which is amazing for Edmonton. That is one of the best power plays we've ever seen. Almost a third of their power play is like almost a 33% chance of the power play is a goal, which is crazy. Every 3 power plays, they score at least one goal, which is it's just great. It's a good stat, and this really shows how good Edmonton is. And their goals for should be scanned. I'm gonna skip goals allowed. Their goals for is almost 4 goals a game, and with having 4 goals a game, they must have the largest goals for, and they do with 325. This is the most offensive team in the NHL in 2022-23 season. One of the best seasons for Edmonton offensively. We've never. I mean, this team is just on a different level when it comes to goals and points and all that. Edmonton this season is one of the best teams, and there's a reason why they're one of the highest teams in the NHL right now. And not surprised that they made the playoffs, and it really does show from the team stats. Now, what's my overall opinion about the Edmonton Oilers? I think they're one of the greatest NHL teams right now. It's a shame how they got eliminated early in the playoffs. I was very surprised since I had them in the Stanley Cup final in my playoff prediction video, but oh well. They'll for sure make go into playoffs if they are the same team. They have the greatest offense right now, and no one was able to become close with their power play percentage. On my last note, Oilers is one of the best teams and they can always clinch the playoffs, but unable to make it to the Stanley Cup, and that's something they have to work on. They need to know how to last in the playoffs and play good under pressure. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I took a large break. I know I took a large break. I wasn't expecting to take a break. When I made I believe the Avalanche video, I was expecting to make this video. I didn't have time. Had to do something, and I wanted to make this video, but I just really never could, but now I'm able to. So I'm uploading this video today. I believe today is the 24th of July, and hopefully I will upload tomorrow, and tomorrow will be the first Eastern Conference video, and I believe that'll be Columbus. So hopefully I can release that tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Wednesday. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.